Hello and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'll be sharing with you a requested video of how to cut this asymmetric neckline dress with a collar. So if this is something you like, please don't forget to hit on the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up. So let's dive right into today's video. So I'll start by marking my basic measurements, which includes my shoulder to bust, my shoulder to under bust, and my shoulder to waistline. So we are going to be drafting the upper part of this pattern. This is what the person requested for this particular tutorial. So I have a pattern illustration that is similar, which I'm also using for this. So next, I marked my shoulder divided by 2. I came down by 1 inch, and from there I'll be drawing my shoulder slope, and I'll go ahead to connect. After connecting, to find your chest line is your bust circumference divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches. Place my ruler and I'll draw out a straight line. So next, I'll go back and mark my shoulder divided by 2, and I'll mark. From that point, I'll go ahead to connect. After I'm done connecting, I'll place my tape and I'll divide what I have there into 2. So after I'm done dividing, I'll mark, come in by ½ inch. Go ahead to mark my bust circumference divided by 4 here, and now I'll go ahead to connect from my armhole all the way to the upper part.
A pattern. After I'm done marking this, I will not outline it. I'll leave it because we are also going to alter that part. So next, I'll be marking my dart intake. So first, we'll start by marking our nipple to nipple. So my nipple to nipple is 7 inches. And dividing it by 2, I have 3.5. So if you're a bit busty or you're on the plus size, you're going to go ahead to mark 1.5 inches here and at the other side. After you're done marking that, you're also going to connect it just the same way I am connecting this right now. Marker to outline this to make it more visible for you to see. Now, after I'm done outlining this part, I'll go ahead to just serving as a guide to mark the shoulder dart for this pattern. We'll be using a shoulder dart for this part, and to do that I will divide the rest of my pattern into 2 this way. Place your tape and you fold and mark. Now from that point, I'll connect this all the way to the bust line of my pattern. So I'll go ahead and connect. After I'm done connecting, now I'll place my tape starting from that same line that I marked, and I'll mark 2 inches for the dart. Now that 2 inches I marked, I will replace it outside so that by the time I blend in my dart, that part I took out will be replaced by the other 2 inches that you're going to mark out. So I'll just go ahead and reconnect. Now to draw out the shoulder that we took out, that is, you're replacing that 2 inches, I'll blend in my line this way and I will mark that 2 inches. But before marking it, I'll come down by 1 inch or 0.75 just to match the shoulder slope. Measure it right back, and you'll be connecting this right back into your armhole this way. Now this is just to replace the dart you took out, and after that I'll just go ahead and I will use my marker to label this out.
I'm happy that everything I do is for my woman. Anything I saw where you talk, I go do.
So after that, I'll just go ahead to connect from the bust down to the under bust, and I'll also repeat this at the other side. So after I'm done marking this, I'll just go ahead to outline this. Now I'll start inserting my body measurements on this pattern. I'll mark my bust circumference divided by 4, pick a point at this dart, mark 1 inch, and I'll add ½ inch for sewing allowance. Mark my under bust circumference divided by 4, measure the dart intake, and mark ½ inch for the sewing allowance. For the
waistline, I'm going to mark my waist circumference divided by 4, measure the dart intake, and I'll replace and also add my sewing allowance.
Now I'm going to connect from the bust down to the under bust, and after that I'm going to connect this to the waistline, and from the waistline I'm going to connect to the top length. So after I'm done connecting, this is what I have. So I'll just go ahead to use my marker to outline to make this very visible for you to see. So to get your bust dart is the difference between your shoulder to waist at the front and your shoulder to waist at the back. My shoulder to waist at the front is 17 and my shoulder to waist at the back is 15.5 inches. So the difference is 1.5. I marked it and extended it to my nipple to nipple line. So now I'll just go ahead to shade out that part to to indicate that we have a dart at that point. So after I'm done shading out, I'll just go ahead to cut out this pattern. And when you're cutting out this pattern, all this measurement that you have on this side, you're also going to repeat it on the other side.
After cutting it out, I'll go ahead and open up my pattern this
I'm
way.
going to go ahead to open up my pattern paper, and this is what I have. I'm going to connect from the armhole to this point, and I will be taking it up. Now I'll go ahead to blend up the dart, and I will extend this all the way up, and from that point I'll be taking it to the other side of the pattern just to create that asymmetric neckline we have at that point. So I'll just go ahead to blend this up and also extend it to the upper part of the pattern. So sorry, when I was cutting this out, the upper part was not showing. It's just to create a pointy tip at this part, and I'll just go ahead to connect this all the way to the armhole. So after I'm done connecting this is what I have. So I'll just go ahead and use my marker to mark this out. So if you have any question regarding this particular pattern drafting, please leave your question out the pattern. So at this point, if you haven't yet subscribed, please don't forget to hit on the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and also leave your comments at the comment section. And you can also follow me on my other YouTube channel, which is Marky's Closet. There I do both sewing and drafting tutorial. So after cutting, you want to go ahead to blend in your dart for this dress, and you're going to use your tape or pin to hold it down, or you can just cut or slash the dart lines and pin.
So for this collar part of the dress, you actually need the person to measure the length of the collar. So first you're going to place your pattern, and you're going to start taking your measurement from the front to the side and from the side to the back, and then you can go ahead to take any measurement of your choice for your collar. So going up to the upper part, you're going to slant it to give that pointy effect to match at that point, and you're just going to go ahead to extend your collar to the back. So I don't really know what is at the back because I don't have a clear picture of that. So to cut the back pattern of this dress, you're going to go ahead to mark out all your basic measurements. So if you notice, I marked my zipper, and now I'll go ahead to mark my shoulder divided by 2, and I will mark. From there, I came down by 1 inch, and I'm going to draw my shoulder slope for this pattern, and I'll connect. After marking that, I'll find my chest line, which is my bust circumference divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches. After that, I'll go ahead to divide what I have at the armhole, but first I'll mark my shoulder, and I will connect it to the upper part just like we did. Now I'll divide what we have into 2, and I'll go ahead to fold my tape, come out by ½ inch, go ahead to connect, and then I will mark my bust circumference at my chest line, and I will connect. So after this, I'll go ahead to label my pattern. So my shoulder to waist for the back will now be 15.5, because my shoulder to waist in front is 17 inches, and we made use of a bust dart of 1.5. So after that, I went in to mark my nipple to nipple divided by 2, which is 3.5 inches, and I connected and drew a straight line. So next, I'll be marking a dart intake of ½ inch on both sides and come down by 1 inch. From that point, I'll go ahead and connect this all the way to the lower part of my pattern. So next, I will insert my body measurement. I'll mark my bust circumference divided by 4, then go ahead to add my sewing allowance because there is no dart at that point. Mark my waist circumference divided by 4, measure the dart intake here, replace and add my sewing allowance. Now I'll just go ahead and connect my pattern, and after that I'll go ahead to cut this out. So remember, this pattern is on fold, and also mark ½ inch to get rid of the bulginess at the back of the dress, and I'll go ahead to extend this all the way up. After I'm done marking this, I'll just go ahead to cut out my pattern. So next, I will just go ahead after I'm done cutting out my pattern, and I will pin it together. That is, I'll pin the zipper side of this pattern to meet each other this way. Make sure that your zipper part is overlapping before you go ahead and draw out the neckline of the dress. So from one side, I'm just going to go ahead to pick a point just like we did. And when you're getting to the zipper, you want to make sure you have a straight line so that the zipper line will be matching, and from there I'll extend it all the way to my chest line or armhole line. And after that I'll just go ahead and I will cut out my pattern. So this is what the back pattern looks like, and you also create out the collar for the back, but I don't have a clear picture of what the collar at the back looks like. So with this, we have come to the end of today's tutorial. Join us in our next video. Thanks.